Second half here at Old Trafford, and as expected, Louis Van Gaal has substituted Darren Fletcher for Michael Carrick, who also played against Aston Villa. Great man management by Louis Van Gaal. Obviously, with a tough schedule coming up with 4 games, and this is the halfway point for them. And you have to say the game has been pretty even. I think 0-0 is a fair score, even if it's something we've seen a lot at the end of the first half when it comes from Manchester United and their opponents. But as we know, United really do come strong in the second half. Louis Van Gaal does not let his head of his players drop. He's really kept them motivated this year. Something David Moyes did not really manage to do. And Herrera is flying for a ball that ended up flying in air. Here's Stephen Ireland for Stoke. You have to say Mark Hughes would be pleased with his team's effort. He's had a couple of chances that really should have done better. Miriam Juve would be one of them in the midway point of the first half. And you have to say Stoke have been encouraged. And here comes an ever encouraging figure. Hammered on the ball. The buzz around the stadium is unfounded when he touches the ball, but unfortunately he ran into a defender. Here comes Asadi now. Juve is in the box. Asadi's kicked it in. Manchester United struggle from crosses historically. He had a couple of against Everton. That went in, or I think that might have been Queen's Park Rangers. I think it was Queen's Park Rangers actually, in which Falcao rescued a point. Here's Michael Carrick, with no Stoke player going towards him at all. Into Herrera. Herrera loses the ball only momentarily. The referee decided to play advantage, but there was no gain, but he's not going to bring it back. The referee only has a certain few second window to do that. Manchester United caught again a bit cold. Here's Moses. And Moses runs it out of play. Cheaply given away, had to be said. Goodison Park and Everton are next for Stoke City. And the reason we call them the Knights of Fort Britannia and Fort Britannia, and not just the Britannia Stadium, is because, well, Fort Britannia is a fortress. We all know fantastic performances at Stoke City at home. They really are the kings of the home advantage. Here's Aaron Hillwood making any advantage he gets count. And Stephen Ireland, he's lost it. Aaron Hillwood, he's missed it. Oh my goodness me. He was allowed to just run as far as he wanted. And, oh. Aaron Hill was so close to getting his 7th of the season. Top scorer and now number 23 and not 54. He had that last year. And Hull deciding to switch it. After seeing legendary Michael Jordan in some basketball footage. It's amazing. Louis Van Gaal finding inspirations from other sports to motivate and change his team around. It's amazing when you think about it. And Herrera. And he's going to go over the bar. And take a deflection, and the referee says no. And him with only 3 shots and 1 on target, but that one, that was some hit. And Aaron Hill was so unfortunate there. That was so close to getting his 7th of the season. Unfortunately, went just wide, and Butland was left flying. Here's Hemwood again. And again, Hemwood finds a gap that you'd think doesn't exist. He loses the ball and doesn't appeal for a foul, just gets back into position. It's amazing you've got to admire about Aaron Hemwood. Something may happen, but he just gets up and runs again. Doesn't appeal for any fouls or any contact. Just gets straight back up and does things. Oh, and there's the result. And Hemwood again missed. And he's finding it a bit tough at the moment. We'll go back to Old Trafford. We've just had a chance from Aaron Hemwood apparently. We've had the chance from Aaron Hemwood go wide, basically. As now we're going to have a Stoke substitution. Miriam Juve is going to come on for Peter Crouch. Such an imposing figure on the pitch. And so tall and so big. We're criticised a lot for only having a one-dimensional offense, but you have to give him credit. it definitely does work, and Peter Crouch has scored some belters with his feet anyway, so I think that criticism is a bit unwarranted for Peter Crouch. And here he is playing for Stoke City. He's been around a bit. Liverpool, his career started there with an absolute bang and then went over to Spurs. Speaking of Liverpool, they have finally grabbed... Oh no. I cannot believe this, everybody. Aaron Henwood has gone down and is hurt. Oh. Of all the things for Manchester United to happen there, that was not one of them. Aaron Henwood is injured. Fortunately, I don't think it looked too bad. Henwood seemed to go down more on his shoulder. So if anything, it's an upper body injury and not another broken ankle. But of all the people, Rooney and now Henwood down, Queen's Park Rangers have scored against Swansea. And there is a somber mood around Old Trafford right now. Henwood's such a fan favourite amongst the fans and top scorer for this season, and now he's down and out. And I think his face said it all. Henwood's not really had a serious injury, but he's fallen foul of the curse of injuries for Manchester United. That's 4 big injuries they've got to deal with. And Antonio Valencia replaced him. And the crowd here certainly feeling a little nervous. And Blind is battling for the ball, and a win there for him there. For Blind, he's had a good game. And Henwood had a couple of chances early in the half. It went just past Butland's post. So Henwood was definitely probably on for goal number 7, and now he's facing a spell on the sidelines again. He's had 2 illnesses already. Butland saves from Blind again. Butland's certainly been the reason Stoke is still level here. And here with the corner. Matt Hummels. Butland saves again. Hummels has to get back on defence. Oh, it's a somber mood around here at Old Trafford at the moment. And I have to say that Louis Van Gaal is, he really has fought through adversity well. He's kept his team motivated, and this could be one of those times where it's more called upon than ever. And it's such a favourite amongst his teammates as well. Falcao. And it fell to Falcao, and he couldn't pick it back up and try to shoot again, but he does get it off shorted. And Valencia, it went through his legs. That's unfortunate. Stoke hoof it up forward. Oh, that's a brilliant back peel from Rojo, but Blind didn't really control it well, and the referee is going to book someone here. There was a sliding tackle out of nowhere. I think it was Crouch. He's going to get booked. Rightly so, I think. There was a right on touch of the ball. Blind tried to look and recover after losing it. Hummels comes up with... Oh. Well, it's a definite booking, and some of the fans will probably think that's more when they see the replay later. Hummels in no mood to deal with Peter Crouch, which was fair enough. He got booked, and Hummels just got back down to business. Well played from Matt Hummels. He took a hit for the team. Here's Blind. Blind is down, and corner I think will be given. There's a foul on Peter Crouch. That's that foul again. Look at this. Hummels is kind of half off the ball here, and Peter Crouch was probably lucky enough to stay on the pitch in some way. The referee was fair. You have to give him that. In here with the corner. Antonio Valencia. Here's Falcao. Goal! Manchester United score, and Romelu Falcao is back on the pitch. And he scored, and Manchester United score in the second half again. Another goal in the second half. 80% of the goals have come that way, and the team is going around Falcao. That was for him right there. That one. Great pass from Valencia. Falcao. Oh, no way Butland's getting to that. He tried. That's a very good attempt to save it from Butland. Let's see this. Oh, I think it goes under his arm. Falcao just places it beautifully. And Joe Butland, unfortunately, it goes under his arm. I can feel that Butland was a little unlucky there. But Romelu Falcao, that's how good he can be. 4 goals only in the Premier League this season. He's now 2 off being top scorer. I feel it's going to be kind of unfortunate. We do wait on an update on Aaron Henwood's condition. I personally don't think it was that bad. I think Aaron will only be out for probably about a couple of weeks or so. It depends though, if he's broken any bones in his shoulder, that could keep him out for quite a while, maybe even the rest of the season. And that would be unfortunate. And it's a holding breath time for Manchester United now. They wait to see how their favourite guy has been up to. In the diagnostics room, that is. And that's a really weird thing to say. Dangerous for Stoke, but I guess that does make sense. You have to feel that Daley Blind today has probably been more deserving of a goal than most, because he's really has got forward today. Herrera. Whelan. Petrus. Sibler. Still time for Stoke. They really did end the first half well. I have to say, since Miram Diouf went off, their spark has gone a little bit. 4 goals in 9 for Romelu Falcao. The only reason it says 9 is because Louis Van Gaal has retaining his squad so much. You have to say it's working. And Falcao gets his 4th goal of the season. He's only 2 behind Aaron Henwood, who is currently on 6, and currently could be spending his spell on the sideline. But like we said, Aaron Henwood doesn't really. His focus is never really on goals. It's more of his work ethic and his heart and soul into his team. And unfortunately, he's going to be sitting on the sidelines, not able to do anything. And we just have to wait and see what the diagnosis is. Like that. Maria. Andre Herrera, who did score against Arsenal in the League Cup, but I don't think he's scored a league goal yet. Came close there. Joe Butland able to deal with it. There's Bowen, and now here's Petrus. And Petrus with the cross, no one there but Luke Shaw. That's a great clearance and pass by Luke Shaw. Falcao tries to keep it and does just about. Di Maria. Falcao is now replaced and back on the ball, and he gets tackled by Sidler. Manchester United holding their fort well. Another 1-0 win. They all count. Valencia. Other results were going their way momentarily, but Chelsea did bring it back. Liverpool did get actually back ahead of Leicester, I believe. And at least brought it back level. Here's Stephen Ireland. Here's short cross. Here's Silva. There's going to be no chance for Stoke to score here. They're too far back. And if we can only add on a little bit more time. Flying tail there by Phil Jones, ever present and going into things like that. Here's Di Maria. And here's Di Maria for United to put Stoke away, and he's missed. Angel Di Maria has certainly not really been amongst the goals as Manchester United would probably like or expect. And he missed another one. He has certainly made his impact on this Manchester United team. Even if it's not in goals, like we said with Henwood, it may not be in goals, but in other ways, he's really set his teammates up well. Valencia, just the feel in the dressing room is so much better and so much more confidence than they had last year. And that's a full-time whistle, and Manchester United take another 1-0 win, and Romelu Falcao is again the hero, but Aaron Henwood going down around the hour mark is going to be more a pressing concern for Louis Van Gaal. His third choice captain is down and out, so we have to wonder for how long. I personally think it won't be that bad. It was more of a shoulder injury than anything else. Manchester United won, Stoke City 0, but all concerns involving United and their fans is airing over right now. The other results from today, a couple of crucial ones. Arsenal 2, Southampton 0. Chelsea 2, Spurs 2, and that's the really crucial one. Liverpool finally get a win from 2-1 against going behind early at Leicester City. That was a fight and a half. Queen's Park Rangers 3, Swansea City 1, and West Brom 1, West Ham 2. Leaving the table like this, Manchester United getting even more ahead of teams now. Arsenal and Spurs now on 37, but Arsenal sits second ahead of Spurs on goal difference. Chelsea fourth and Liverpool 5th, Sunderland still 6th, City 7th, Stoke City 8th, Newcastle 9th and West Brom 10th. Relegation zone, Leicester City, Crystal Palace and Burnley, who didn't play today.